and playing in bands sometime in 1973. Right around the time I reached the peak of my pre-adolescent career, playing on stage to a packed auditorium at Emerson Junior High School with my band, Sudden Death Overtime. We played a version of Jumping Jack Flash, with me strumming like Keith Richards on my blonde Telecaster, while our barely pubescent lead singer, Tom Finn, wowed the preteen girls in his gold velvet jumpsuit, open to his navel, exposing his hairless chest. The long-haired Chris Kimball was on the other side of the stage, and he looked like a 12-year-old version of Neil Young, strumming against my rhythm on a cheap Gibson guitar. They were the bad boys, while our drummer, Andy Kaplan, was, like me, more of a good kid, who qualified for the band more with dedicated practice and a love of music than with any kind of attitude or coolness. I don't remember the bass player. We played our only concert on the school's playground, not far from where I had once given Michael Jackson change for a quarter. It was only a couple of years after those hits by the Jackson 5, and right around when he went solo with the beautiful but less successful record called Got to Be There. In other words, he was on the verge of being a has-been at the age of 12. Yeah. And his parents put him in public school for a semester, maybe to give him a sense of perspective, maybe to save some money. Based on my one encounter with Michael Jackson, this was not a good idea, because moments after giving him a couple of dimes and a nickel, he ended up being chased by screaming girls across the field where we had played our concert only weeks earlier. I wonder if he saw our set. Anyway, that was the end of my first time as a performing musician. This was 1973. There was no indie music scene. The clubs were only seen as stepping stones to playing sports arenas. You were a star, or you were a nobody. I kept my Telecaster, but it stayed in the closet for the next 5 years. I was done. I quit. I wasn't looking back.